I'll probably tell her that you'll still meet a lot of people, you'll still meet a lot of guys, and life doesn't end with a broken heart. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trisha. I post cleaning, organizing, lifestyle videos, and right now I'm kind of posting some New Zealand videos because I am new here in New Zealand. I transferred here this year. I'm originally from the Philippines. I was born and raised in the Philippines. As I am getting to know about this country, I am posting it as well to share it to you guys. And if you haven't seen any of my videos yet, you can always click on my channel and see all the videos that I've posted. I'm very excited to share to you the New Zealand snacks that I haven't tasted yet. I am not very familiar yet with the snacks that you can buy here only in New Zealand. So it got me curious. I was curious about it, so I searched online and I found this website. I'm going to link the website down below. It's savior.com. It has an article about the 10 snacks that prove New Zealand's supremacy in the junk food game. And while I'm also trying these snacks, I will be answering some questions for you to get to know me as well. What I did is I looked for questions which you can ask a person for you to get to know him or her better. And this is it. So let's try these snacks. And before I proceed, I want to share to you this discovery that we had last night. So as you know, my husband is on a keto diet, and as we were searching for sodas, I saw this one. It's a Coca-Cola no sugar, but this is not like the diet or the Coke Zero. It is actually made of stevia, and as you know, stevia is the #1 sugar that is highly recommendable to people who are on a low-carb diet. And I was actually very surprised when I saw this. I noticed this one immediately and I pointed it out to my husband, and at first he didn't want to try it, but since this is stevia and we saw at the back label that this one has no carbohydrate, no sugars, I immediately told him to give it a try. And as of now, as you can see, this is a 6-pack can of soda. He already consumed 2 of them. I can probably recommend this if you're just in the beginning phase of the low carb or the keto diet. Anyway, let's start. Last night, we ended up having these kid snacks. And the funny thing about this is the lady at the grocery store, the cashier, gave us these. I don't know what this is, but I think this is for kids. And she probably thought that we have kids because the foods that we have are children's snacks. Let me just open them for you. This is so funny. I don't know what this is. Disney words. So it has a letter at the back. So it's L and M. It has letters on it. And at the other side, it has a Disney character. It's the alien from Toy Story, I guess. And this one is Mulan. So, alright. So basic information about myself. My name is Trisha. I am married. I am 27 years old. And I am a Filipino. I just transferred here to New Zealand early this year. My husband lives here, so we decided for me to transfer here to be with him, of course. So let's try our very first snack and let's answer our very first question. So the very first snack that we have here in the website, it's the Griffin's Cookie Bear Hundreds and Thousands. And this one. So it has a very nice packaging, and let's try it. I guess Griffin is a New Zealand company because most of the products that they suggested in the website are from Griffin. So let's see what is hundreds and thousands. What are hundreds and thousands? Let's open it. Wow! they're like chips with, I guess the hundreds and thousands refers to the sprinkles. Hundreds and thousands of sprinkles. I'll pull out this one. Look. It's sweet. If you love sweets, you'll definitely love this one. 20 cookies in one pack. By the way, I will also be linking the questions down below. And if you want to answer the question with me, you can definitely do so. And I do apologize if you're bothered that I'm eating in our bedroom. This is the quietest part of our house, but I'm the one cleaning the house anyway, so that's okay for me. Anyway, the first question that I have here, any upcoming travel plans? As for now, I can't travel out of the country, but within New Zealand, I definitely have lots of plans to explore New Zealand. But of course, you know, my husband has a regular job, so we can only travel when there's a long weekend or if he is going to take a leave for work. But we have an upcoming travel plan on my birthday week. My husband planned for us to visit the South Island. We're going there for a week, and he's planning for us to drive all over the South, not all over the South Island, but probably the farthest that we can drive to around Christchurch. And he has already booked some flights for us, and that's it. So that's actually our upcoming travel plan for this year. I'm going to take another one of these hundreds and thousands because it's actually really good. It's really good. So let me read first this the description for the hundreds and thousands from the website. It says here that on one side, they were coated in chocolate and covered in tiny spherical rainbow sprinkles. These are just circular cookies, nondescript light pink frosting, and the titular hundreds and thousands of rainbow sprinkles delight. You know, too much sweet is bad for you. Probably like just 1 or 2 cookies per day. The next one is my favorite, the Cookie Time. Cookie Time Original Chocolate Chunk. So I have here the Cookie Time. This one is actually very good. Let's see, let's taste it. Look, it's really big, you guys. I think they have this in packs as well, in batches, so really good. It's so yummy. It's hard to find cookies which tastes like they're homemade. I know that it's kind of silly for me to look for cookies which taste like homemade, you know, because of course these cookies are made for them to have a longer lifespan, right? But this one, it's softer than the other cookies that I've tried so far, and aside from that, it really has real chip chocolates in it. So this product was way back in 1983. It says here that it has big chunks of real chocolate, which will bring big chunks of happiness, okay? It really tasted like it's homemade, you know? And I like this one. Next question. Some of these questions I'm not prepared to answer yet in front of all of you, in front of many people, so I'm just going to skip them. Where do you most hope to visit? So since we're talking about traveling, I guess this is a perfect question as well. I have the top 3 countries that I would love to visit someday. So the very first one is Paris, France. I love the Eiffel Tower. I love the culture. I love the scenery. I love everything about France. Of course, it's well known for being a very romantic place. I would love to go to the Eiffel Tower. I would love to have coffee along the streets of France, you know? So that is my number 1 go-to place. And the second one is the city. I'm talking about the city. It's a tie between New York and London. So I love New York because of all the TV shows that I've been watching since I was in college, I guess. So I love the show Gossip Girl, and it's filmed in New York. I love any film or any TV show which is filmed in New York. And I love to visit the Central Park. I love How I Met Your Mother, the TV show. Let's answer another question. What's your favorite book? My favorite book is, number one, hands down, the Harry Potter books. I started reading Harry Potter when I was in the 5th grade. I was in elementary that time, of course. We have a small library in our school. Every lunchtime, I go to the library and then I saw the Harry Potter books. And I've already heard about the Harry Potter because the first Harry Potter, I guess, was released when I was in the 4th grade. I mean, the first Harry Potter movie. So I remember my mother, my father, me and my brother, and I guess my sister was already, yeah, she was already born at that time. We all went to the cinema and we watched Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And I remember loving the movie, and I also remember that I related so much with Harry Potter because we were almost at the same age. Him in the movie and me in real life, so I can relate so much to him just by the age. And then I got so excited when I saw the set of books in our library. They only have one set of Harry Potter books. It took me that whole school year to finish only the 5 books of Harry Potter. I'm not very sure if I've already read the 6th one, but the one thing that I am sure is that the 7th book or the last book was not yet released at that time. Anyway, let's try another snack. The next snack that we have here is the Pascal Pineapple Lumps. This one. Pascal Pineapple Lumps. So let's try these. It's chocolate actually. Chocolate covered marshmallows, I think. Back in 1935, who would have thought a goofy flavor combination of pineapple and chocolate could work so brilliantly? Kiwis did, and a good job too. That's why our Pineapple Lumps lolly is a national treasure. So, this is a national treasure. Let's taste the national treasure. You know that smell? It smelled Christmas for me. You know that smell during Christmas where you have your stockings filled with chocolate? So, this smells childhood. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Oh my god. It's really hard. I don't know if this one's old or it's just really hard. I can smell the pineapple, but I can't taste it. But I can smell the pineapple. Okay. Okay, so I said this was a marshmallow, but it's not marshmallow actually. It's a gum. Wine gum. Okay. It's good actually, but it sticks to your teeth when you're eating it. Let's answer one question. What's your favorite 90s show? 90s show? Cartoons. Okay, yeah, cartoons. Because back in the 90s, I was in kindergarten and my brother and I used to watch cartoons. So my favorite show would be Dexter Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls. Let's answer another one. I'm gonna get another... let's answer. What's your dream job? That's a difficult question. Well, back when I was a kid, I wanted to be Lea Salonga. I wanted to be a theater actress. I love singing. I used to sing in my school, in elementary and in high school. When I stepped college, everything went so serious. I wasn't able to sing anymore. So back when I was a child, I love theaters, but I didn't audition for theater roles. I was in a glee club when I was in elementary. When I transferred to high school, there was no glee club in our high school. So that was my dream job. There's still some pineapple lumps in my teeth and I don't like it at all. So probably enough of this pineapple lumps, but they're also really good. This one, the Whittaker's Peanut Slab. I have here this small bar of chocolate. I also bought this one a few weeks ago. I love the Whittaker's chocolate because it's really creamy, it's really good. So this is a New Zealand product. I've already tried this, that's why I bought this for myself. It says here in the article that it's a point of national pride. It's an honest, old-timey confectionery at its best. So it's wrapped in golden packaging. This slab itself is noticeably thicker than any American candy. In both appearance and flavor, it is like several Mr. Good bars stacked atop one another. The chocolate is more chocolatey. This is why I love this, because the chocolate is more chocolatey. The peanut is nuttier and the whole thing gives a satisfying snap when it yields at first bite. So let's try. Let's have our first bite. So this is how it looks like. So I'm so excited to try this because I love this brand of chocolate. Oh my god! And you can see at the back the peanuts. Really good. What is your most used emoji? Let's see. My most used emoji is the frequently used. I have here this smiley face, laughing face with tears in the eyes. So that is my most used emoji according to my phone. The next one that I have here is the Bluebird salt chips. Salt and vinegar chips. I love potato and corn chips, but I love potato chips more. The Bluebird company is a company that boldly espouses the principle that ridges should be an intrinsic quality of potato chips. So the chips here are not the normal kind, they are ridges, and I love ridges as well. It's salty, but the vinegar tasted more than the salt, so it's really sour. But I kind of like it. It's good for Coke, for sodas and, you know, beers or anything. By the way, I have here with LMP. It is a local soft drink. It's a 110-year-old local soft drink. And it's both unique and so popular that it would be remiss of me not to mention it. So let's try this LNP. I actually tried this one before and I didn't like it. But let's see if today I would change my mind. This is a New Zealand original product. It's lemon. And I don't know what Peroa is. The article said that it's a beautiful union of zingy, almost gingery citrus flavor and mineral water from a small town on the North Island. This is back probably the first few products. So it's not as sweet as your regular soda, but it's also good if you want to have a different flavor for your soda. You can definitely try this because the ginger is not that annoying to I'm not bothered about the ginger flavor. You can actually smell the lemon more. It's like drinking tea. It's like a soda tea for me. Let's answer another question. Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give your 18-year-old self? So when I was 18, I was in college and I have this boy friend. If I will be able to talk to myself, to my 18-year-old self today, I will definitely tell her that, you know, your taste in men will change over time. You will definitely find the true love that you're looking for, but not in this. I'll probably tell her that you'll still meet a lot of people, you'll still meet a lot of guys, and life doesn't end with a broken heart. That's what I'm going to tell my 18-year-old self. I don't like deep questions, so let's move on to another snack. Another snack that we have here is the Griffin's Hokey Pokey Squiggles. This is a Griffin's product as well, same with this, the hundreds and thousands. So it says here that a Hokey Pokey is the crisp faux honeycomb. It turns up in several homegrown desserts. Hokey Pokey may reach its apex as an ice cream flavor, but a very close second is within the Griffin's Hokey Pokey Squiggle, a treat comprising a layer each of soft cookie and Hokey Pokey covered in milk chocolate. So let's try this since I love milk chocolate. So in one pack, it has 3, 6, 9, 12 cookies, and this is how it looks like. It has a glaze of honey, of Hokey Pokey, and covered in milk chocolate. It's a toffee, I'm sorry. Alright, so the next question is, these are deep questions. What does success mean to you? So I know there are a lot of quotes that I see on Facebook just to motivate other people that success is not about having lots of money, having lots of cars, having a very big house. You know, we all know that, and that's what I think about success as well. You know, people are very hard to satisfy, and I know that. But when you know what you really want, it will be easy for you to get satisfied. But that's a whole other topic, you know. This actually is a very hard question to answer because we all have our different opinions about it. But for me, success is when you're already happy with what you have, no matter what it is. As for me right now, I'm still searching with what I really want in life. I was a law student, and then right now I'm a YouTuber. I don't know what I want. And right now I'm just going with the flow with what life is giving me. I'm very happy right now being a wife to my husband. I'm very happy right now being a stay-at-home wife. But I'm also looking forward to finding a job here in this new country and probably pursuing my law career here. We don't have a definite plan right now. We're just enjoying our time together as husband and wife since we're just newly married. Where is your happy place? So my happy place is when I'm alone. When I'm alone, thinking to myself. I love spending time alone, but when I met my husband, I felt safe. I feel safe when I'm with him. He is my happy place, and my time alone is my happy place as well. So you can have lots of happy places, I guess. And then, let's try another one. Cadbury Perky Nana. It's a banana flavored chew bar covered with delicious milk chocolate. So what I'm saying is, I noticed the chocolates here in New Zealand, they love flavored chocolate snacks. So we have here the pineapple lumps and this one, the banana flavored chocolate. I don't know if we also have these types of flavored chocolates in the Philippines. I haven't noticed it yet, but let's try this one. Look! It's almost the same as the pineapple lumps, and I'm not mad about it, but so it says in the article that, look, I was right. It's similar to Pascal's pineapple lumps. This perky nana features a smooth artificial banana filling sheeted in Cadbury's signature milk chocolate. It's a dependable flavor combination, but somehow not very common in the US or Europe. Though not a New Zealand bred company, Cadbury nailed the fanciful name, and if their NZ website is to be believed, the bars grow on an eponymous tree in a candy forest, which must be near the factory. Anyway, let's try on the next. It's the Griffin's Rice Krispies. Can I say that Griffin's is one of the top companies, food companies here in New Zealand or not? So this is one of New Zealand's most unassuming snacks, and is also one of its most, to borrow a British term, moreish. Usually this means that the consumer wants to eat more than one. I was expecting this to be thinner than what it actually is. So I will only be getting a little piece of it because I'm already full with these snacks. Krispies have a deep toasted coconut flavor accented with a hint of saltiness. So this actually really has this coconut hint in it. And I also kind of like this one. If you wanted to have a plain cookie, then you can definitely have this. Let's try another one, the Griffins. Another Griffins product, the Afghans. It's a milk chocolate cookie. Oh my god. Look. It looks really good, you guys. So, the top is covered with milk chocolate, while this is a cookie classic. It's made with coconut. I don't like coconut that much. I'll just put it there. But I still have more here. I have this baby fish. I don't know if this one, the fish mallows, started in New Zealand, but this seems really popular here. Look, it's a fish-shaped mallows covered in milk chocolate. This one's also really nice. The last snack that I want to show you is this one, the All Blacks rugby-shaped cookies. So the All Blacks is a rugby team of New Zealand. So the sports rugby is very popular here. I noticed that they are really very proud with their team, the All Blacks. The New Zealand National Rugby Union team is called the All Blacks. It represents New Zealand in men's rugby union, which is known as the country's national sport. So the team has won the last two Rugby World Cups in 2011 and 2015, as well as the inaugural tournament in 1987. They're very popular in this country that they have their own cookie. They deserve these cookies. So it's made of wheat flour, sugar, butter, vegetable oil, egg, full cream, milk powder. So it doesn't have flavor. The packaging is as strong as the All Blacks. These are individually packed, so this is one of the samples, All Blacks cookies. So let's open it. So they are mini cookies. This is the first shape of cookie that we have. It's really good. We have here, this is the ball that they're using. So I don't know if I'm wrong, but I only have here in this pack 2 shapes of cookies. So I guess if you're really a big fan of the All Blacks, then you would consider buying this rugby shaped cookies. And so these are the New Zealand snacks, and so far I'm liking them. Anyway, that is it, you guys. I will answer one last question. What does your dream day look like? So right now, we don't have a church wedding yet. So probably as for this moment, my dream day will be my wedding day in church. So we are still yet to plan about our church wedding. And we were actually supposed to have our church wedding next year, 2020. Last question, what's your guilty pleasure? My guilty pleasure is definitely drinking Coke. So I know it's bad for your health, bad for your body, but I'm really addicted to Coke right now, the regular Coke. Like, I can probably finish this small size Coke. It's 250 ml. It's still a lot. But sometimes I can only finish half of it. So that's it, you guys. I hope you were able to get to know me more because of this video. And I hope that you like this types of video. If you like it, please give this a thumbs up. If you like me reviewing New Zealand stuff or showing you more things about New Zealand, please feel free to comment down below. If you don't like it, then that's okay. So anyway, again, thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching the video. Bye!